All dogs need training, both to teach them useful behaviors and to discourage them from unwanted ones. Read on for some ways to get started training your dog. If you are attempting to crate train your dog, remember that it is a multi-step process. Once they have grown accustomed to being in the crate with the gate open, try closing the gate and feeding them small treats through the crate. Use small increments of time, and build them up as your puppy or dog becomes more relaxed with the process. If the dog becomes overwhelmed, it means that you are moving too quickly for them. Positive reinforcement is important when training your dog. It's very important to provide treats at the proper time. Dogs will not understand why you are rewarding them if you wait too long to do it. Question how your dog views things. Sometimes, training will get frustrating, but you will need to have patience. Try to think the way your dog does. Try to see the world through their eyes. Make sure you feed your dog healthy food. Eating a poor diet will negatively affect your dog in many ways. Without proper nutrition, your dog can suffer both physically and behaviorally. A proper diet can affect how well they react to training. Choose the right dog crate size if you wish to utilize the crate effectively to train him. Do not forget that all puppies will grow up. Find a crate big enough for your adult dog. Your dog should be able to make itself comfortable in a crate big enough for it to toss and turn. Be consistent with your dog training to make sure your animal stays obedient to the rules it has been learning. One of the most common mistakes pet owners make is assuming that once training has been completed, no maintenance is required thereafter. Dogs forget things just like humans do. However, and the dog will lose discipline without practice. Dogs, much like kids, do best when they have limits and rules. As you progress with your dog's training, you should begin to give it more and more freedom. Your dog will flourish with a good balance between control and respect. Just make sure your dog is properly trained before giving him so much slack. You always want to make certain your dog has good leash manners. This will help to keep both of you safe while taking walks. It is important to avoid dwelling on one task for too long. Devoting strict amounts of time to any particular aspect of training will have your dog feeling distracted and bored. Training sessions should be limited to about 10 minutes of time or less. When your pet hears you speak the word no, your dog must understand that a response is not expected. When dog training, you'll have to find a way to give positive reinforcement. When you tell your dog no during training, he has no idea what you want him to do instead of the behavior you reprimand. Dogs need tailored training to pull through. Never give up on your dog, no matter how exhausted you are. Your dog requires consistent reinforcement of training, or he may quickly forget what he has learned. Training is something you do with your dog all the time, just like feeding and grooming him. Teach your dog the down command. This command helps them build upon other commands, or it can be used in emergency situations. When something dangerous approaches, the dog will lie down and avoid the problem immediately. When you have an untrained dog, you risk both your sanity and your belongings. If you apply these tips, you should be well prepared to train your dog efficiently. Please click the link in description to explore dog training tools that are very effective.